What's happening, Kill Zone? So this is a training video, if you want to call it that. I just want to run through the gold intelligence tool, show you some examples on gold. You guys will know the results that we've been having on gold. And one of the major factors that's just helped us with our confidence as a confluence is the gold intelligence tool. So firstly, let me just rewind it a step. What is the information that it's feeding? It's got zero technicals. This is why key levels is a major part, but everything pushing the market. So if you guys will remember, we'd always go through dollar. I'd always mention risk on, risk off. This is something that I've learned over 10 years of what actually is moving gold. Dollar index. What's in dollar index? It's a basket of other things, including Euro USD. You got bonds, you got yields, you got geopolitical situations. You got so many different factors, yield, stock market, everything. We've compiled it all into one, and that's what you're seeing over here on the right-hand side. So let's firstly talk about it. You guys remember yesterday, called this level 4,500. So the first thing we've got is our level. And the direction that we've got in mind is that we want it to go to the upside. Since then, we've got 600 pips here, which again, if you're looking at it more long-term, and this is where the time frames come in handy. So firstly, you've got the bigger time frame, which is the 4 hour. So this is the one where, again, you looked at the comment that I made. This is where you're looking for that bigger move. It could be 200 to 300 pips, maybe even bigger. Then you've got your 2 hour time frame, which could be anywhere from, let's say, 100 to 300 pips. And then you've got your intraday, which is your 50-minute to an hour, 50 pips, 70 pips in and out. So what I'm looking at right now is, again, on a smaller time frame, you're watching gold push to the upside. And then you've got your 2 hour time frame, which then again helps me understand, okay, this could be a nice 150 pip move to the upside. So I'm keeping my eye on all three of them, but they mean different things because you guys watching this might be looking for that bigger trade. You might be leaving the house all day. Then you might be looking at the top one. And then if I scroll down, I've got this one right here, which is neutral. This is much more long-term for gold. This is something that you can think about on a weekly perspective. So it's quite neutral. And again, you've got this neutral macro dominance one here. So only look at that if you're again trading for a much longer scale. But what we're keeping our eyes on is these three. And at the top, you've got a neutral score. But again, what I've done is I've broken it down in time frames. So this was a good example. Over here, what a great move this morning. Again, got a nice 500 pips out of it. I was more looking at the bottom two, which is still screaming quite bullish. And so this is all to do with your key levels being spot on. Make sure you're finding your entries based on your levels. But this is the thing that will help you stay in that trade. We always see that habit where you're staring at too much of a small time frame. You see a bearish candle going against you. You want to close the trade. You don't know what to do next. Or now you do. You stick into that trade. You look at the gold intelligence tool for that confidence, for that macro push higher. So yes, guys, breaking it down, there's 3 different time frames, and it all depends on what kind of target you're aiming for as a trader. But make sure you combine these with your levels. So anywhere around 75 to 80% on, if I find 2 of them, let's say we found it on the 2 hour and the 50-minute to the hour. That's a very strong move to the upside. And then maybe I will relax on my position when I see it becoming neutral again. So anyway, anywhere neutral, I'm just steering clear. This where the market might go sideways. You also on the gold intelligence tool, obviously have your time frame analysis. And guys, I'm going to keep adding more and more things to this as time gets on. But the first thing I really wanted to do was just unclutter my mind of all the different information that me and my team research before looking at gold. So that's why it's an incredible thing for you guys. I've got so much feedback of you guys using it. But yes, guys, with key levels, helps you with your confidence, helps you stay in trades for much longer. And also, you guys going to see, like today, look at the 4,700. This stays above that, and you have your confluences from the gold intelligence tool. You guys can relax. So yes, guys, it's made a massive difference all round to my trading, but mostly my time, and time is valuable. But yeah, guys, experience is everything. A lot of you guys talk to me on that personal. I'm saying get the experience. Get the experience. If you guys are sitting by the sidelines and you guys are just trying to figure out a few trades, you won't have enough experience to become the trader that understands these market cycles, these moves, and you won't be able to understand the gold intelligence tool really well. But guys, there it is. Hope you enjoyed this video. And yes, if anyone wants logins, shoot me a message.